new premium hitch bike rack. It's going to be launched in February, and this is really targeting that heavy e-bike user, because here you have 80 pounds per tray. 80 pounds. With Epos, for example, we have 75 pounds on one tray, and on the second it needs to be lower because the total load capacity is 140 pounds, whereas here it's 160. Loading an e-bike like this, obviously, is super heavy, so we have a foldable loading ramp as an accessory that you keep in your vehicle. You got the lip here and a cutout in each of the trays on both sides. So you pop it in like that, and I roll the bike. Now, what's so nice about Vero is that it's not only limited to heavy e-bikes. Because of the bike arm, you're probably familiar with this, it comes from the Epos. It's so versatile. So I can grab on to pretty much anywhere on the frame, whatever that is, top tube, down tube, C tube, head tube, or if I have a carbon bike, you know, I don't want to touch my frame whatsoever, I just bring it to the rear wheel. If you have carbon rims,
you can switch it. You can also switch the into there.
Yeah, you can switch it here.
Yeah.
If you have carbon rims, for example,
yeah.
You have the soft pad here to protect it from any scratches.
You don't need the small accessory anymore.
Exactly.
I have it. Yeah.
So what's so nice is that you have these flat trays, and in the combination with the bike arm that rotates 180 degrees, it's telescopic, and it's got a pivoting head, is that you can carry pretty much any bike. So whatever that is, a mountain bike, gravel, road kids, fat bike, long tail cargo bike, heavy bike, doesn't matter.
Also varying frame sizes, right? If you have a big one or a small one, it doesn't matter anymore.
Doesn't matter because I have a long strap here, so I can just as easily attach it over here. No problems.
Yeah, you can just hide here.
I can adjust it like that.
Yeah.
I can rotate it. I can go over here. Pretty much anywhere I want, and I can lock it. Now, if this is not enough for you, the locking head, we also have accessories. So you would swap out this end cap and install a lock cylinder that's integrated here, and you would have a locking cable to get that kind of extra reassurance if you're parked outside a restaurant or a grocery store, you know. It comes with integrated transport wheels. So this is kind of in the driving position. When I want to remove the rack from the car, because this is a heavy rack, it's super rigid. So I push a button here on the side, if you can see it, over here. I push it in, and I bring the wheels out like that, and I swap them over and install in here. The reason why I want to remove this is because if I have a steep driveway where I'm driving over speed bumps, I don't want this to hit the ground, okay? I want this ground clearance. So, pop them out, switch them over. So the nice thing about this is that it also tilts down for trunk access, and it tilts up against the car, because I never ever take my rack off in America. Never. I always drive with it. And when I'm not riding bikes, I don't want it to stick out like this. I just push it back up in the stow position. So that's Thule Vero, launching next year in February. And my final thing is Verse over there. Let's go and check it out.